A new office is not happening every month, so to speak. Last time, exactly 3 years ago, we moved in to this office. I feel a little bit sad leaving this office because it's a very nice office. I love this office.
It's like good enough, so you gotta be great, and I'ma do whatever it takes. Doing what I love in life, and I'll pay the price, and not stopping even if the shit kills me, even if it kills me.
Hello, my friends, and welcome to MattGron Talks. This is episode 105, and let's release the brakes. Friday session. My name is Mattias Gronborg, aka MattGron, and I'm the founder of the HubSpot agency iGoMoon, and here I share my scaling up journey building this company from nothing to something. And of course, with me, the one and only, my co-host, Svea Malina Lanchoff.
Hi, Mattias.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I just came home this morning at 2 a.m. You know, I'm back in Sweden, back home.
Yeah.
So, slept a little bit longer today, but now I actually feel quite fresh for been driving 12 hours yesterday, but it's fun. I like driving, but it's good to be back.
So you were actually driving all the way.
Yeah, so I was driving some part, taking a ferry another part, and then driving again. It's not it doesn't make the most
by airplane.
sense, but
Okay.
now I had to pick up some stuff, so I needed the car, some tires,
all
things
right.
like that. I still had stuff in my grandma's basement, so it was kind of time
Okay.
to get it after 1.5 years.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, but now everything is here and it feels good to be home. But it was also nice to see my family.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Thank you. I would say then, this is where entrepreneurship runs smack into reality. Welcome to MattGron Talks. And
tagline.
yes, I did not forget it. I got the curve. So, but we have a framework in place because we have 3 episodes per week and we talk about different things. Want to share with the newcomers and people who maybe don't know what we're doing.
Yes, perfect. I will. Hi everyone, and if this is your first episode, you are the most important one. Welcome. We have a framework in this vlog, and every Monday I share things from my self-development journey, growing as a leader and a human being, and every Wednesday we talk more about everything I'm learning in the entrepreneurial process. And yes, and today we have the one and only
Friday episode.
Yeah, exactly. And then I share about stuff that happened during the week, things that I could have done differently, and also what I learned. And I'm also talking about kudos and victories.
Yes.
Like, it's very important to celebrate the good things
Absolutely.
happen.
Yeah, and I always sum it up as your weekly diary, where you take us along on your journey growing this company.
I think it's very interesting that you say that every Friday, but the thing is the entire vlog is
a
basically
diary. That's true.
Is a documenting vlog, right?
That is right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Friday
And
feels
sometimes
most like a diary for me.
Yeah.
Like, okay, this is what we've been up to
I
this
can
week.
see that.
Yeah. It's more like I think like the other episodes are more like the bigger picture, and the Friday is really like, hey, this week, what has been going on, like more real time kind of things. All right, then I would say it is Friday, so we're going to talk about that kind of stuff and your diary and things you could have done better and what you've learned. So I see it in your face. You just got some light there. You're opening your notes there. So share with us, what have you been up to?
Yeah, it's true. You can
I can see
when
it.
swapping windows here. That's my horrible Google Calendar. We are heavy Google users here at iGoMoon. Side note. And so what could we say about this week? It was a very, very busy week. I've been, been doing back-to-back meetings, and right now there's a lot of things going on the new talent acquisition side of the company.
Good to
So
hear.
I'm doing a lot of meetings with potential new hires. And yes, this week we signed a new inbound marketing consultant, by the way.
Wow.
So we have a new guy from Finland joining us. I don't know why, like of 16 people now, I think we are almost 3 or 4 people fluent in Finnish. I think that's kind of fun.
You know what? I feel
just,
like they are
you know,
everywhere,
happening.
just like Germans. Because when I started
Yeah.
studying in Berlin, I was in an international program. I felt like half of my course was Finnish people. And then I was the only German, and then people from everywhere else. But this is actually where I got a lot of Finnish friends from that time. And then afterwards, I met so many Finns in my life. It's funny. It's like,
Yeah.
usually say Germans are everywhere, but I feel Finns too. You meet them a
Yeah.
lot. So yeah, that's funny. A new Finnish person then on board. Is he Finnish, or does he just speak Finnish?
He's, as you say, Finnish Swedish.
Yes,
I think.
yes. Yeah, I have a friend
So-
who is that too.
Yeah, but he's like, So, but he has been worked here in Sweden before, and yes. So,
So third,
but he's joining in November, and as an inbound marketing consultant. So yeah, looking forward.
yeah, didn't you just sign
so-
2 new HubSpot developers, and now him?
Yeah. Yes.
Third
So,
person already.
Yeah. So in October we have signed 2 new HubSpot developers and 1 new inbound marketing consultant, and also a new tech strategist and team leader. Like
Okay, so 4. Okay, wow.
yeah, so four new people in October. We are ramping up,
Nice,
and
sounds good.
this week we also managed to sign off a new office. I think that's
That's the biggest news.
That's
Yeah.
also big news. I wouldn't say biggest.
Yeah.
I think the other news, they are as big, but a new office is not happening every month, so to speak.
No.
Last time, exactly 3 years ago, we moved in to this office. I feel a little bit, how should I say, sad leaving this office, because it's a very nice office. I love this office.
Yeah, I like it a lot too. But you're staying in the
yeah.
same building, right?
Yeah, it's the same building, exactly. So it's not far away. So we are swapping this 150 square meter office to a 316 square meter office. So
Wow. There's
yeah.
enough space for a couple more people.
yeah, and we can grow to 25, 30 people in that office, which is our next milestone goal to achieve, to double iGoMoon. So we are really setting ourselves up for growth now.
Okay.
Growth.
When are you moving in?
So
Is there a date yet?
so the contract says the contract says 1st of November. So it's just around the corner.
Wow, okay.
So
It was funny because I remember some episodes ago you were talking about that entrepreneurship is more like boxing, and you can't have that much strategy in place. You just have to react quickly. And I know we talked about the office thing, and it sounded like, yeah, we'll see. We're sometime in the future. And now it's like, oh, by the way, we're moving in November.
Yeah, exactly. Right hook,
Yeah.
boom.
Yeah, I was surprised myself. Like I was trying
From
to
nowhere.
act surprised, but of course I knew it before. So, but yeah, really, really exciting.
And of course, also the week, this week, there. Sorry, my English is blowing away. So what I'm trying to say, this week we also had the Inbound 2021 digital experience. So,
Yes.
we have been attending a lot of sessions here, remote. But I'm still longing for the real inbound experience in Boston. I love Boston.
Maybe next year. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe next year.
Hopefully.
I think we can move over to the self-inventory. I can talk more about. I can talk more about the self-inventory. Did you have any interesting thoughts from your 12-hour road trip to share with us?
Oh.
Before I move over to the inventory.
That's a surprising question. Actually, No, but I feel that I love driving, especially in the night when the streets are completely
Yeah.
empty and I just have my favorite music on. And I feel,
Yeah.
for me personally, driving is therapy. And it's really nice to just be alone with yourself once in a while. And yeah, I think I didn't come up with anything like exceptional, but it was nice.
Yeah.
Having some time with myself, especially after
be-
like 10 days being with your family, like every day from morning to night. So yeah, that was good.
So be honest now. Be honest now. So, did you keep the speed limits or?
Mostly. No, like I have like a 10 km/h kind of range where I'm like, okay, I can. It's 2 a.m. Who is on the road? You know, I was the only car. So yeah, and there was even a truck like passing me yesterday. It was 80. You know, there was when you go into Stockholm and on the highway, there's a part there's 80, and I was driving 80, and the truck behind me, you know, having the high beams on, and was like honking, and then he moved. He passed me.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what you get when you're like obeying the law, you know. A truck is annoyed and passes you, but I'm
overtaken by a truck.
Yes, but you know that's I usually really obey the limits.
He was not keeping the speed limits, right? Okay. Let's move over to the self-inventory. I gave you an opportunity to be honest there with the laws. So okay, I let's move over to what I could have done different this week. I think I actually this week, as usual, you know, when I talk about what I could have done different, it's very often in a bigger perspective. Maybe not even just this week, but there was like a moment this week that reminded me about a leadership lesson, and maybe we can talk even more about that on Monday when we talk about self-development and growing as a leader. But you know, scaling up a company sometimes, how should I say this? You know, sometimes you are under a lot of pressure, you know, and a lot of stress, and that could maybe show off the face of myself that I'm not most proud of, so to speak.
Yeah.
And I always need to remind myself to not put up stress walls. I don't know if it makes sense, but when it's much on the agenda, it's easy to put up these stress walls, and then you kind of get a closed heart.
Yeah. Do you mean know? When you're stressed and people approach you and you're like, yeah, let's talk about it later, something like this, where you just
like it could be on all levels. I mean, it could be words coming out.
Okay.
It could be my body language, but it could also be, you know, my entire energy.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if you come into a room like with a super stressed person, that person, maybe they don't need to say anything. You can just feel.
Yeah, absolutely. And that also affects your mood. At least it does affect mine. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. This is what I'm talking about. So as a leader, you really need to keep your own emotions in check, and because if not, you might be creating, you know, situations where the right type of communication can't flourish, so to speak, because everything starts with you as a leader. So it was really a week when I need to remind myself to communicate with an open heart and really set healthy boundaries that don't close everyone out. And that could typically happen, you know, if you don't sleep enough and you're doing your back-to-back meetings, you have a lot of things on your plate. Don't
have your break scheduled in, you know, forget to eat lunch or something like that. Yeah.
Could be. And I mean... So, but I think that's very interesting. We can talk more about that on the Monday episode. But it was also the HubSpot inbound experience, as I shared. And I think it was super interesting. One of the sessions I joined was the Spotlight session, HubSpot Spotlight session. And they are rolling out a new payment feature, which is very interesting. You can use your HubSpot platform to set up recurring monthly memberships
Okay.
for your target groups.
Yeah.
I think that was interesting. And I think if we move over to the have fun part, I think and the celebration, something I'm really, really proud of this week is that Åsa, Andres, and Saskia, they actually, they qualified iGoMoon for one of the more advanced certifications. So we became marketing automation certified as a company.
Okay.
It's HubSpot is they are they have like a training for like they are handpicking. Is that a word?
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
handpicking. Yeah, they are handpicking agencies. They train them with the same training they have been doing for years with the process they have to onboard HubSpot customers. And
So iGoMoon was picked for this?
yeah, we got picked, and we also because of Åsa, Andres, and Saskia, we managed to certify iGoMoon. So a big shout out for them, and a lot of kudos, some kudos rain
Yeah, that's
on them.
cool.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Really, yes. And but it was a very brave and crisp achievement, and it definitely moves iGoMoon towards our big bet, becoming HubSpot's #1 partner here on the EMEA market. And and I also shared about the 316 square meter
Yes.
office that we are moving to. So that's also a huge celebration. And
Definitely. A lot of nice stuff this week. Really, really
yeah,
nice.
a lot of nice stuff. A lot of nice stuff. And then I think it's super interesting with the HubSpot certification, because it means that we get HubSpot customers from HubSpot.
Yeah.
And then we can train them, and we can also, we can learn more about them, and it's a nice bridge to create relationships with potential new customers for iGoMoon. It's not just a training, but it's it's a starting point for relationships where we can create value.
Yeah, it sounds like a good opportunity. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Really
So
cool.
that's super cool.
That's the week, right? Or is there anything else that you have up your sleeve?
Wrap.
Any big news?
It's time.
Enough.
It's
things.
time to wrap it up. It's Friday. Yeah.
You want to leave the office, start your weekend?
Yes, that's what I'm aiming for.
All
So
right, then let's wrap it up. And thank you guys for watching. And as always, if you like this, maybe you want to subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. Also, hit the bell, as Mattias always says, and leave a comment if you want to know something, or just leave us some feedback. We would love that.
Yeah, we will. Okay, thanks for watching. See you on Monday.
See you the next one.
Same channel here at YouTube. And
MattGron
have a
Talks.
great weekend. MattGron Talks episode 105 is
today.
in the box. Yeah, it's in the box today.
Okay,
Okay,
bye, Mattias.
bye.